Hello everyone and welcome to our mini homestead. Today is the first day this year to prepare our wood stove to start using it tomorrow. We're gonna start to have cold weather for at least 5 days, so it's time to start it. I'm not gonna start it tonight. I'm gonna start it tomorrow morning. Uh, so I wanted to share with you, this will be our second year to use a wood stove for heating our house. Last year we used it for most of the time, but we still had to use the heater in the house to just supplement that. But that was our main source of heat in the house, especially in the very cold nights. Uh, so I wanted to share with you what I learned from last year trying to start the fire, and what I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna put the wood in there tonight, and I'm gonna ignite it tomorrow morning because tonight it's not that cold. What I learned after trying to do this for the whole winter last year, uh, uh, using three sizes, and obviously the logs, and then we have smaller sizes here, like branches. They're not split. These logs are split. These are just smaller branches, and the very most important part is this. Uh, Twigs, small branches, and bark. Bark is the best thing as kindling. Um, so I use paper or cardboard to ignite it, but that doesn't last. So the twigs and the very small branches, they start fire really quick. They heat up very quick, especially if they are dry. All these are over a year old, being set out in the woodshed. Uh, so they're completely seasoned. But those small branches, tiny branches, twigs, they produce a lot of heat and it stays for a little while and give the larger branches to ignite. So I'm gonna put everything inside. Tomorrow morning when I ignite it, I will bring you on and show you how I set it up. So the way I do it, and I learned this from other videos as well, that I put two logs in the bottom as a V, letter V, like in an angle. Put my paper, and I use only brown paper. I don't use printed paper. It smells and it's bad for the environment. But these are kind of safe, especially if they don't have any glue. And then I add a couple of those branches. Now, if you're cutting your own trees, you will have access to all these different sizes. But if you're buying wood, you'll end up with only the logs, and then you will have to figure out where to find these kind of smaller branches. The bark on the top, because that's what will reduce the heat to go through the flue and heat up the air inside the flue to make suction and to make the air flow and keep the fire going. And now I'm gonna put a lot of these twigs everywhere. Then when it's ignited, when we ignite it tomorrow morning, we'll see how it works. Good morning, and this is next day, and now the temperature outside is 52, and it's gonna continue dropping throughout the day, and will continue to be in the 40s and low 50s for the coming 4 days. So I'm gonna start this, and I brought other mid-size small branches. That size also is, I didn't have it last night in the house, so I brought a couple. Open the flue all the way. So we have here a teapot. We'll put water in it to evaporate, because this will dry out the air in the house. So it's kind of a humidifier. We have a fan that turns on by heat. When it gets hot, it's gonna start blow the hot air in the house, and the thermometer that shows us what temperature this top is, and it has I cannot touch it right now, but it has a yellow area, which is the temperature should be higher. The orange area, that's where the right temperature for the burn, and the red area is like too hot, you need to lower. So now the fire is going, and it didn't take more than one try. With all the sizes of branches, couple of pieces of paper, I didn't need to put much, but you see now the paper already burned down. The small twigs are the ones are producing the heat right now, and then it's gonna, everything will start burning, and we'll leave the door open, trap open about an inch or inch and a half to keep the flow, and then the flow of the air to produce suction. And because the outside air is cold, so the outside air is cold, so it will push down. So for this hot air to produce airflow, it has to get very hot. This is double wall pipes, so it's not going to get that hot here, but inside it will get that hot. Now we have the temperature is already reaching almost 300 on the thermometer, and the fan is going. We have here the water. Now if you start hearing this whistle, then you know the temperature is too high and you need to lower it. That if you're not sitting in front of it, but it's going. After it reached about 400 degrees on the thermometer here, we'll close the door and close the flue keep it open about a 1/4 inch to do a slow burn. Now the temperature is almost 400, 375. Close the door, close the flue to be only 1/4 inch open. We have what's called slow burn. Also, what's burning now is not actually the wood itself, it's just the gas. That's which is, they call it second burn, I believe. So I started this fire at 9:30 in the morning. Now it's 2:30 in the afternoon. That's 5 hours, and it's barely the fan stopping, and it's a little bit below 200 degrees. Kept the house 75 or 77 all the time. Now we have some coal inside, so I'm gonna stir it, bring it to the front and open the flue and add a couple of more logs to restart it again. I have a piece of bark here I'm gonna add. Add some pepper just to start the fire. Oh, it started without the pepper. And then that could go for another 4 or 5 hours. Thank you so much for watching. That was a process, and it's, we do this like 3-4 times a day maximum to keep it going 24/7, and it heats the house very good. Now depend on the weather. If we feel like we don't need it, we just stop, and then we will have to start again later on. But for now, we're gonna keep this going for about 4 or 5 days. Thank you for watching again. Please subscribe, like, and share, and hit the bell so you get notified for other videos we post. And God bless you.